Okay, so thank you for watching my screencastify on Thinking Maps Bridge Map. So you can see in this slide that bridge map is up here and it has a little line and other lines connected with little upside down V's. Okay, a bridge map is going to help us see how two different things are related. It's going to help us see analogies and relationships between things. It is the second to the last map that we'll learn. So when we're drawing a bridge map, okay, you'll always have your first pair and you will have something above the line and something below the line. This can be writing, this could be pictures. They'll be connected by the inverted V with as written in between, because you'll see eventually how the first pair and the second pair are related based on the relating factor. So the relating factor will be a phrase, one word, maybe a few more, and it will be the word that connects what is above the line and what is below the line. The relating factor helps bridge from one to the other. So we're going to look at this bridge map. So you can see that our bridge map does have a frame. Although there isn't an essential question on this one, generally you will have an essential question. So let's practice reading off of our bridge map. We're going to begin with the phrase that's above the line, and in this case it says a teacher, and then you read the relating factor, which is plans for, and then you read what's below the line. So a teacher plans for successful students. Just as, and now you'll see how a chef is related to a teacher. A chef plans for satisfied diners. Just as, and now you'll see how the gardener is related to the chef and is related to the teacher by, again, reading what's above the line, then including the relating factor, and then reading what's below the line. So a gardener plans for thriving plants. And our so why? Great lessons don't happen by accident any more than gardens flourish without care, just like great meals don't happen by accident. So let's look at this bridge map. You can see that there's a portion missing from our bridge map and our relating factor is missing. It's a bit of a puzzle. So we have head and we have body, just as numerator and some sort of mystery term. So let's look at it now. Now that we have a relating factor, we can say the head is the top part of the body, just as the numerator is the top part of, and hopefully you guys all said fraction. Okay, so let's try to read this. This was in a hallway of an elementary school, and our relating factor is a way of. So I'm not sure if you guys can see this one way down on the end, and it says using both sides of paper, and again, the line that you see between the top and the bottom is where you read the relating factor. So using both sides of the paper is a way of saving trees, just as using mechanical pencil sharpeners is a way of saving energy, just as walking to places or riding bikes is a way of protecting the air, just as picking up trash and recycling is a way of protecting the land, just as not littering is a way of keeping our earth beautiful. So you can see Bridge maps can go on and on and on, and this went all the way down a hallway. So, for purposes of my example, we're going to analyze Dr. Seuss quotes and interpret their meaning. Our relating factor is means. So, one of Dr. Seuss's quotes is, "Teeth are always in style." What does he mean? Well, in my opinion, he means that a smile fixes almost anything, and we should probably use those smiles a lot. Just as Dr. Seuss said, "Don't cry because it's over, smile because it happened," means you should focus on the positive or the good stuff and not the bad. Just as this quote, "Sometimes you will never know the value of a moment until it becomes a memory," means, again, we've made it to the line, so we say means, sometimes things we do seem not very important, but upon reflection, we discover that it really did mean a lot. And so now with your teacher, you are going to analyze some quotes by Dr. Martin Luther King Jr., and you're going to learn how to use a bridge map. Thank you for listening.